In a world that is completely mapped, constantly tracked, and endlessly loud, true luxury is no longer about what you can acquire. It is about what you can escape. Across the vast, empty expanses of our planet's oceans lie pockets of land that have completely slipped through the cracks of modern development. Sanctuaries of raw, primitive beauty where the Wi-Fi signals die. The concrete jungles vanish. And the relentless noise of civilization is entirely replaced by the rhythm of the tide. These are the places where you can genuinely disappear. Whether you are looking to disconnect from the daily grind or simply dreaming of a life lived entirely off the grid, prepare to experience the ultimate form of planetary freedom. We are crossing the deep blue to explore 10 of the most isolated paradise islands left on Earth. While millions of tropical travelers flock to the crowded, resort-heavy beaches of Phu Quoc or Nha Trang, a dramatic, pristine archipelago of 16 mountainous islands sits largely forgotten in the South China Sea. Welcome to the Con Dao Islands. For decades, this isolated cluster of landmasses was completely cut off from the tourism grid due to its dark historical past as a colonial prison island. But today, that very isolation has gifted Con Dao a miraculous environmental reward. Nearly 80% of the entire archipelago is a strictly protected marine and national park. Here, massive, sheer granite cliffs covered in dense, primeval rainforest plunge violently into an incredibly clear, untouched turquoise ocean. The beaches are completely devoid of commercial footprints, populated instead by nesting sea turtles and rare dugongs. Walking along the shore at sunrise, the only footprints in the soft, golden sand will be your own. The air is thick with the scent of wild jasmine and the distant, rhythmic calls of macaques echoing from the jungle canopy. It is a place where time has structurally stalled. The local town consists of quiet, tree-lined streets and faded French colonial architecture, operating at a pace that feels entirely detached from the hyperspeed development of mainland Vietnam. Con Dao is a masterclass in accidental preservation, offering a rare, humbling glimpse into what the tropical world looked like before humanity rewrote the landscape. If you were to ask an artist to paint the absolute epitome of untouched South Pacific isolation, they would inevitably draw the Cook Islands. scattered across a vast expanse of ocean between Hawaii and New Zealand. This self-governing nation of 15 islands is spread out over an area of water the size of Western Europe, yet its total landmass is remarkably tiny. There are no high-rise hotels allowed here. By law, no building can be constructed taller than the highest coconut palm tree. The crown jewel of this remote paradise is Aitutaki, a colossal, triangular barrier reef enclosing a lagoon so intensely, blindingly blue it looks like a physical tear in the fabric of the ocean floor. Inside this lagoon lie tiny, uninhabited sand islets capped with single groves of windswept palm trees. To visit these outer motus is to experience a level of solitude that borders on the spiritual. The water is perfectly flat, warm and transparent, revealing an underwater kingdom of giant blue clams and pristine coral gardens that have never seen industrial runoff. There are no crowds, no traffic lights, and absolutely no rush. The local Maori culture treats the island not as a commodity to be developed, but as an ancestral sanctuary to be fiercely protected. It is a destination that demands you slow your pulse, surrender your schedule, and accept the absolute, beautiful finality of deep ocean isolation. Southeast Asia is world famous for its tropical islands, but finding a stretch of sand that hasn't been touched by mass commercial tourism can feel nearly impossible in the modern era, except for the western coast of Koh Rong. Tucked away in the Gulf of Thailand, miles away from the neon lights of Cambodia's coastal ports, lies Sok San Beach. This is a staggering, unbroken 7-kilometer crescent of pure, blindingly white silica sand that crunches like fresh powder underneath your feet. The ocean water here is so remarkably calm and crystal clear that it resembles a giant, swimming pool rather than an open sea. Because the island's interior is a dense, rugged wall of undeveloped cardamom's jungle, the beach remains completely insulated from the noise of scooters and nightlife. During the day, the only activity is the lazy drift of small, wooden longtail boats on the horizon. But the real magic of this isolated paradise reveals itself long after the tropical sun dips below the water line. As night blankets the empty coast, the water becomes alive with billions of microscopic bioluminescent plankton. Swirling your hand through the dark surf triggers an instant, electric blue cloud of underwater light, making you feel as though you are swimming through a galaxy of liquid stars. Sok San Beach is a living reminder of what tropical travel used to be: raw, unhurried, and deeply connected to the natural magic of an untouched world. Located in the far western corner of Micronesia, Palau is a geographical anomaly that looks less like a country and more like a surreal, floating labyrinth created by an alien ecosystem. The defining characteristic of this isolated nation is the Rock Islands, a collection of over 400 limestone formations that have been naturally undercut by marine organisms and tides over millions of years. This erosion has left them shaped precisely like giant, green mushrooms floating effortlessly on top of a hyper-clear, neon blue canvas of water. Because these islands are strictly protected and entirely uninhabited, navigating through their narrow, winding water channels feels like entering a completely silent, prehistoric world. Hidden within this labyrinth are isolated marine lakes that have been completely cut off from the open ocean for thousands of years. The most famous of these is Jellyfish Lake, a landlocked basin home to millions of golden jellyfish that have completely lost their evolutionary ability to sting due to the total absence of predators. Swimming in the absolute silence of this lake, surrounded by a swirling, gentle cloud of millions of pulsating, translucent creatures, is an experience of isolation so profound it completely detaches you from terrestrial reality. Palau is an ecological fortress, a place where deep ocean isolation has allowed evolution to take a completely different, breathtaking path. While the tear-shaped island of Siargao has gained global fame across the internet as the undisputed surfing capital of the Philippines, it still guards its remote secrets with fierce intensity. Tucked away behind an impenetrable wall of hundreds of thousands of towering coconut palms lies Secret Beach. To reach this hidden coastal enclave, you must navigate an unmarked, muddy dirt track through the dense groves, emerging onto a pristine, crescent bay where the modern world completely ceases to exist. Here, the classic Pacific swells roll in from the deep ocean, breaking perfectly over a shallow coral reef inside the bay. The shoreline is lined with wild, overhanging palms that dip their fronds directly into the salt water. There are no commercial beach bars, no lounge chairs, and no crowds of tourists, just a handful of local surfers and travelers who share a silent understanding of the location's value. The energy here is raw, relaxed, and deeply grounded in the elemental forces of nature. The day is measured entirely by the changing of the tides and the quality of the wind. Sitting on the sand as the golden afternoon light cuts through the palm canopy, lighting up the sea spray of the breaking waves, you realize that true paradise isn't about luxury amenities. It is about finding a place that still feels wild, undiscovered, and entirely yours. To find the true, untouched soul of Fiji, you have to bypass the main islands and head straight for the northern horizon. This is where you will encounter the Yasawa Islands, a linear chain of 20 remote volcanic landmasses that slice dramatically through the Pacific Ocean. Until the late 20th century, land-based tourism was strictly forbidden on these islands, leaving their natural landscapes and traditional villages completely untouched by Western commercialism. The geography here is breathtakingly raw. Dramatic, sunburnt volcanic peaks rise straight out of deep blue lagoons, creating a stark contrast between the rugged earth and the soft, glowing waters below. Hidden within these islands are natural wonders like the Sawa caves, deep, water-filled limestone caverns carved by the continuous action of the waves. To swim inside these echoing, subterranean pools, lit only by a single shaft of natural light piercing the rock ceiling, is an intense exercise in isolation. The villages on these islands still operate under traditional chief systems, where life revolves around communal farming, reef fishing, and a deep, ancestral connection to the land. The Yasawas are a beautiful testament to the power of isolation, proving that when an island chain is kept remote, it preserves not just its natural environment, but its cultural soul as well. Samoa is a destination that doesn't just feel remote. It feels ancient, powerful, and deeply mystical. Located in the heart of Polynesia, this independent island nation is built entirely on the rugged foundations of massive, dormant volcanoes. The interior of the main island, Upolu, is a wild wilderness of dense, emerald green jungle valleys, towering waterfalls, and hidden lava fields that have been slowly reclaimed by nature over centuries. But the most unbelievable manifestation of this volcanic geography is the world-famous Tassua Ocean Trench. This is a massive, near-perfectly circular natural swimming hole plunged 30 meters deep into a flat lava field near the coast. Fed by an underground lava tube connected directly to the roaring ocean, the trench is filled with hyper-clear, glowing emerald green seawater. To descend the long, wooden ladder into the depths of this ancient sinkhole, surrounded on all sides by vertical stone walls completely covered in hanging ferns and tropical vines, feels like stepping into a hidden sanctuary crafted by the gods themselves. The air inside the trench is cool and heavy, with the sound of the ocean surging through the rock tunnels below. It is a striking, surreal reminder of the Earth's creative power, an isolated paradise hidden beneath the surface of the land, completely shielded from the outside world. Thailand is globally renowned for its hyper-commercialized party islands and crowded beach resorts, making the existence of Kood feel like an absolute mathematical impossibility. Located in the easternmost waters of the country, near the border of Cambodia, this massive island has managed to entirely escape the wave of mass tourism that transformed the rest of Thailand. There are no fast food chains, no busy multi-lane highways, and no crowded nightlife strips here. Instead, Kood is a quiet, uncommercialized wilderness of ancient, old-growth rainforests and pristine, mangrove-lined rivers. The coastline is an uninterrupted sequence of quiet, postcard-perfect bays where the water is completely flat, clear, and exceptionally shallow. The beaches are framed by rustic coconut groves that lean out precariously over the calm surf. The local population is tiny, consisting primarily of traditional rubber farmers and small-scale fishermen who live in stilt villages built over the water. Exploring the island's interior reveals hidden, multi-tiered freshwater waterfalls tucked deep inside the jungle, where you can swim in total, absolute solitude without another human being in sight. Kood is the anti-Phuket, a rare, precious slice of old Thailand that has been preserved purely by its geographic isolation and a conscious local refusal to sacrifice tranquility for commercial growth. The Kingdom of Tonga holds a unique, historic distinction in the South Pacific. It is the only island nation in the region that completely avoided formal foreign colonization. Allowing its cultural lineage and natural environment to remain entirely continuous for over 1,000 years. Composed of over 170 islands scattered across the vast ocean grid, Tonga is a raw, rugged paradise of untouched coral reefs, limestone caves, and dense tropical bush. But the true magic of this isolated kingdom doesn't happen on the land. It happens in the deep water channels that separate the islands. Every year, thousands of massive southern hemisphere humpback whales migrate thousands of miles from the freezing waters of Antarctica to the warm, protected bays of Tonga to mate and give birth to their calves. Because the nation has strictly regulated its waters, it remains one of the only places on Earth where humans are permitted to enter the open ocean and swim alongside these gentle, multi-ton giants in total solitude. To look directly into the eye of a massive humpback whale in the deep blue abyss of the Pacific Ocean, completely cut off from the noise of the human world, is a perspective-shifting experience that instantly exposes the triviality of modern society. Tonga is a place where the ancient laws of nature still reign completely supreme, preserved by an ocean barrier that keeps the frantic pace of the modern world completely at bay. We close our journey on an island chain that doesn't just offer an escape from society. It offers an escape back to the raw, fiery dawn of the earth itself. Welcome to Vanuatu, a Y-shaped archipelago of 83 volcanic islands located in the remote southwestern Pacific. This is an environment of intense, near-mythical elemental power. While other islands offer manicured beaches, Vanuatu offers a raw, dramatic wilderness of smoking active volcanoes, dense black sand coastlines, and ancient tribal cultures that have remained unchanged for centuries. The defining icon of this wild isolation is Mount Yasser on Tanna Island. Recognized globally as the world's most accessible active volcano. Standing on the shaking ash rim of this roaring mountain at twilight, watching violent explosions of molten orange lava shoot hundreds of feet into the dark sky, you feel the raw pulse of the planet vibrating directly through your feet. Away from the volcanoes, the islands are home to hidden blue holes, massive, perfectly round limestone springs of limestone water that glow with a deep, electric blue intensity inside the jungle. The local Vanuatu people are consistently ranked among the happiest on Earth, living entirely off the land in traditional self-sustaining villages. Vanuatu is the ultimate isolated paradise, a place where the earth is still actively creating itself, reminding us that true peace is found when we reconnect with the raw, untamed elements of our world. Ten isolated paradises. 10 remote sanctuaries proving that the wild, quiet corners of our world are still out there, waiting for those brave enough to step off the grid. The modern world will always demand your speed, but the ocean will always offer you its stillness. If this journey into deep isolation gave your mind a moment of unhurried peace today, make sure to absolutely smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell right now. We explore the world's most incredible hidden getaways and viral secrets every single week, and you won't want to miss our next escape. Before you return to the grid, drop a comment down below and tell me, if you could permanently move to just one of these 10 isolated islands tomorrow, which one would you choose? Until our next expedition, travel gently, live deeply, and never stop seeking the wonders of the world.